To get started, we're gonna draw. Remember, you can use a ruler or anything straight, like a paper, a folder, a cardboard, a lid. So we're gonna draw the horizon, so you can move it up here or down here. So we're gonna draw it here for my landscape. Okay, so there it is. Oops. And next thing, we gotta put our vanishing point. So that's where it's going to be. After the vanishing point, we're gonna draw the street. Sorry, there's my cat's tail. So then we're going to draw the street. So it comes from the vanishing point, and you don't want a street that is too wide or too thin, because it'll look awkward. So you kind of have to use your I guess your logic. So my street's gonna be maybe about that thick. Okay, so that would be your street. That's the bottom of my paper. That's kind of the top right there. Okay, so now we're gonna draw the boxes as we learned. So for the first phase of this landscape, we're gonna draw just a regular square. And I like to freehand them, but you can use your rulers. So it's just like a square facing you, nothing crooked, everything straight sideways or straight up and down. You can also try another one, like further back here. Maybe there's a little smaller building, a shed or something, right there. Okay, so whatever your building's gonna be, you make that format. Now we're gonna find the vanishing points. So we have those little dots that we find the vanishing points to, and we're gonna go back here. And we're gonna connect it to the vanishing point every single time. Okay, now to chop off the building, remember this line is going straight up and down, then this one needs to go straight up and down. This line's going sideways, and this line's going sideways. Okay, same with, so now again we start with the straight face that's facing us, nothing crooked, and then we're gonna connect the corners to the vanishing point. So this goes all the way back here, making sure that it's correct, because otherwise it'll look awkward. And then right there. Okay, now to cut this, this is going straight up and down, then the opposite's gonna go straight up and down. Okay, now this one's going sideways, it's kind of crooked, but then the top other half is gonna go sideways. So use my horizon to make sure that goes right there, sideways. Okay, so those are boxes, and you can turn them into buildings. I'm gonna show you how to do like pointy roofs. So for the first one, you just needed to draw a straight triangle, and you can erase that when you're using pencil. So you're gonna do straight triangle. Once your straight triangle, so this is it right here. Once your straight triangle is ready, you're gonna find the tip of it, and that tip's gonna go to your vanishing point right there. And right there. Okay, now how do we cut it off? This edge of the building, whatever your triangle's doing on this side, the opposite's gonna go. Okay, so that way, and then this connect. So kind of slant this line right here, same as this line. So I want to copy it, pretty much the same. So that's how you do the pointy roofs. And if you want to draw like lines that go like roof tiles, you want to also use your vanishing points, or else it won't look right. So any lines that buildings have, any windows, they also need to be connected that way. So you'll notice those lines here. Okay, so same over here. So those are things you can do. And then last thing for today, tomorrow or the next day, we'll show you how to do like smaller details and things that are popping out. So for today, I want to show you also how to do trees or things that are going in a distance. So we're gonna put this line here and another line here. Okay, so this is a triangle that's gonna help me determine where the trees are growing. So I'm gonna draw my tree and stop where that line stops, and I can draw, I'm just gonna draw quick for the video. And there's my cat again. So the next one, I'm gonna give it a little bit more space. So there's my tree. I'm gonna make them a little bit all different, and I'm gonna stop wherever this line is, and the trees need to go straight up and down. Okay. People will start slanting them, and it's gonna look awkward. So you'll notice how this tree doesn't look right. Okay, so it's not supposed to be. I'm gonna circle and cross that off. It's not supposed to be slanted, so don't do this one. Okay, so you make sure your trees are straight up and down, and you're gonna stop wherever and I know it's hard, the lines kind of make you want to slant things. You're gonna stop there. Okay, so that'll look like the trees are going far into space. As they get further out, they're gonna seem to get closer together, so there's less space in between, and it'll look like things are going that way. Okay, so that's how the main things today. So again, you start with your straight box for the building, however big you want it. You start with the little corners. You go back into your vanishing point. And then whatever this line does, this line does. This line's going sideways, this line goes sideways. You're gonna add your triangle that's straight. Top of the triangle is gonna slant towards the vanishing point. This line's gonna copy exactly this line, so you slant it exactly the same, and there is your building. Okay, so I'll show you some more details the next time.